Today we're going to make an adorable gingerbread man sitting in a stocking. I'm starting out with my soapstone pencil from Happy Dotting Company, and I'm just lining out the design. It's kind of hard to see here because it's a light rock, but I am making a very chunky stocking and then a very big head of the gingerbread man sticking out of the top. Then I'm going to take some white gesso and just go through the whole design so that I have a nice base coat for all of my colors. I'm going to start out with the Deco Art Dark Chocolate. So this is just a dark brown. If you don't have Deco Art, if you have another brand, just go for a darker brown, kind of in the chocolate range. And I'm just going to fill in the head of the cookie of the gingerbread man and just go around the edges with a smaller brush and then fill it in with a larger brush. Next, I'm going to fill in the stocking with red paint. This is Craft Smart multi-surface, so it is a little shinier. It dries with more of a shine to it because it's multi-surface, but it's very good for getting solid colors, and red is a tricky color to get solid. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this stocking in, and you can tell with both of the brown and the red, we're going to need a second coat to fill this in and get it nice and opaque. I'm also going to fill in white on the top part of the stocking. This only took one coat because the gesso was down as a great base coat and it just blended really nicely. Now I'm going to add a little dimension to the gingerbread man with a lighter color brown and this little sponge dauber. You could use makeup sponges if you don't have these, but I'm just going to paint on some of that lighter brown. The nice part about these is that they're round. I believe this is a Martha Stewart brand that I can't find anymore, but I have seen these round spongy pouncers at Michael's before, so I think you can find them in the round shape. But I'm just going to add it into the center, and then I'm going to add a little bit of white paint into the center there, and I'm just going to keep dabbing, and then I'm going to paint a little bit of the dark brown around the edges just so that we get a nice blend, and this just adds some nice dimension and kind of the idea of when a cookie bakes and it's a little bit more crisp around the edges or browner around the edges, so it just kind of gives that look to our little gingerbread man. Now I'm going to take a fine line paintbrush and put two kind of oval shapes in the corner of the top of the stocking, and this is going to be hands of the gingerbread man, like he was holding onto the stocking when he's peeking out of it. So just really simple little kind of egg shape oval shapes on each side of the stocking and filling them in with the brown paint. I'm also going to dab a little bit of that lighter brown paint in the middle so that we can have that same look that we have in the gingerbread man's head. take a fine-tipped paint pen. This is a Thule Art paint pen. You could use a Posca, whatever you have, or you could just paint it on. And I'm just going to paint the little zigzag lines on the head and on both hands. Then I'm going to take a black paint pen. This is a Posca PC1MR, and do the smiley face, and then a dotting tool with some pink paint to create some rosy cheeks, followed by black dots for the eyes. You want to make sure and let the eyes fully dry before you come back in with a smaller dotting tool and some white paint just to add some pupils to the gingerbread man's eyes. If you wanted to customize these for people, you could put names on the stockings, or you could leave it just like this and hide it in the community. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch, and I'll see you next time. Take care.